My name is Stovall. I go to NEO A&M College in Miami, Oklahoma. I'm an ag business major and I'm going into my sophomore year. So this summer I was given the chance to work with the REEU program and Dr. Charles Fontanier working with turfgrass. And my project is the persistent and comparative water use rates of zoysia grass while they're under shade conditions. So this summer I started early this June, started to do data collection and maintenance on these plots. And what we're trying to figure out is how well will plants do while they're under shade and how much water they're going to use. Because a big problem with turfgrass in America is that it takes a lot of water to keep them up to par, especially when it comes to golf courses, sports fields, and even home lawns. About 20 to 25% of turfgrass actually has issues with shade, and zoysia grass is one of the more shade tolerant types of grass that we have. My project is using 11 different zoysia grasses and one Bermuda, and our Bermuda is mainly used as a control. And with our 11 zoysia grasses, we were able to put them in 3 replications and a complete random block design. And we were able to put the shade over the turf. The shade blocks out about 73% of solar radiation, and so that gives us like a more controlled environment. But while it's under the shade, a microclimate is able to begin while underneath and affecting how much water is being used. Under the shade, they may use more or less water, and that's what we're trying to figure out this summer. Starting at the end and working down, we collect data in a snaking pattern, and I do 3 different types of data collection. I do 2 different moisture contents and then 1 visual. But first is a pogo. I will stab it into the ground, and it pulls up a little thing like this. It gives me the moisture content, the EC, the salinity index, and the temperature. The second thing I do when I do volumetric water content data is a kind of a stepped process. This is called a PR2. This is what this is, and this is the HH2, which is the moisture meter or the reader. So I use this probe and I will stab it into the ground. They're numbered on all the sides, so I know where I started. So I'm trying to get 3 readings with this as well. And the volumetric water content is what we're checking, and that's pretty much the percent of water that's in the ground at the time. We had issues earlier this summer because of a lot of the rain that we got here in Stillwater, and we kind of had to push back my project when it started and everything like that, so we have a dry period. Because we're not checking to see how much rain water that collects and how much runoff we have, we're actually trying to check during that dry period how much water is being used. So the REE program this summer has been a really great opportunity. It's given me a lot of chances to branch out. I've always been interested in ag, and this has showed me a different side of ag that I really didn't know much about or understand. I was able to learn a lot about horticulture, turf grasses, hydroponics and aquaponics, and everything that's in that field. We were able to go on a farm tours in Oklahoma City and look at urban farms and different things like that, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been a really good program. I think anybody who's going to do anything in ag should try it and should totally branch out into a different field, whether you are interested in horticulture or not. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did, but I really did. Dr. Fontanier did a really good job mentoring me and mentoring other students, and so it's been a really great summer, and I'm very happy for it.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.